So I've got this Ram with nothing. It doesn't do anything. Powers, it's got a good battery. Everything, you know, seems to be working, but scanned it. I found that the RF hub is not turning on. RF hub is back here. So what we'll do is back here, that's the connector for the RF hub. So I'm gonna go ahead and test power and ground there to make sure that I got good power and ground, and we're gonna go from there. Okay, so according to my power probe, I've got 12 volts on the module. So now we'll check it for ground. And same thing here, I do have good ground at the connector. So I know my power and my grounds are okay. So we got this truck diagnosed down to the RF hub. We checked powers and grounds. All the CAN bus wiring looked good. No pin fitment issues. To the touch, the module's actually kind of hot. Even just sitting here overnight, I came in to replace the RF hub. Popped the RF hub in and went back into YTech. And it came right back online. So now we can program the key, get this thing running and out of the way because it's kind of in the way. Now we got key fob working. Vehicle's no longer dead. Start her on up. Bunch of lights on, so we'll see what that's all about. Probably have to just clear some codes, but should be good to go. So looks like this guy is fixed. Everything is working. I just have to program tire pressure sensors. Part of the diagnostic procedure that I do, so on the Rams, or really on any car that has this system, there's star connectors. And what I like to do is go in and basically disconnect each module if I have an abnormal bus voltage, which on this truck I didn't. But if I have an abnormal bus voltage, then I can go in and, you know, pull modules based on what bus that actual module's on. And if I have a shorted bus volt wire or module, then, you know, I can pretty much identify what's going on. But this didn't have abnormal bus voltage. I didn't have to do that, so I pretty much knew right away once I started checking everything that since everything else was working, and I didn't have any weird bus voltages, that all I had to do was just kind of check power and grounds. I pretty much knew the module was dead. So yeah, so we put an RF hub in this thing, got a new key programmed. I'm gonna get it into the shop and program the tire pressure sensors, and we'll go for a test drive, and it should be fixed. So I use this guy to program the tire pressure sensors. You just go into the RF hub, go to each individual tire, sniff the sensor. It'll give you the code for the sensor, and you can program it into the vehicle. So now that I've done that, I'm out on a test drive. So now I've got all my tire pressure sensors up, no more lights. Everything else looks good. So we'll get it back in the shop, do a multi-point inspection, and see if we can get some stuff sold on this thing. So that was pretty much a little diagnostic procedure on one of these vehicles that comes in that, you know, may or may not start, run, actuate, activate, whatever you want to call it. It was just kind of dead. It looked like it was just a dead battery, but since it's not a dead battery, it was something else, obviously. So got onto YTech, scanned the vehicle, noticed that the RF hub wasn't on the bus, it wasn't communicating, and with the pods hooked up, it should be on the bus. A lot of the other modules were, all the interior modules were, but again, there was no communication with the RF hub. And the fact that the RF hub was a little hot just kind of made me think maybe the module was dead. So we checked powers and grounds, made sure all the bus voltages looked good, and then yeah, we got a new module in it, got the keys programmed back to it, and we're in it driving, and everything looks good. So you know, this is just one of those videos that I wanted to do that kind of shows kind of what I do. I wouldn't say on a daily basis, but kind of on a daily basis. I get a lot of electrical problems. That's primarily what I do, is electrical drivability, AC and heating. So everything else looks good. So we're gonna get back to the shop here and keep on going for the day. I appreciate you guys and gals watching, and you know, keep on doing it. We're gonna keep doing videos like this, so I can keep things rolling on this page. So I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.